Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Slay the Spire. We are playing again as the Watcher, moving on to Ascension 13, Poor Bosses. I think this just means less gold? Right? Like, they definitely still give you the relic, and they give you a card, and they're all rare. They don't usually give you a potion, so it's not like they can give you less of those. So it must just be less gold. That's fine. I don't need gold. These are actually all pretty reasonable, I think. Obviously, rare relics are a lot better than common relics, but 18 damage is a lot worse than nothing. And upgrading Eruption early is really, like... It just is going to make the hallway fights a lot less problematic. And, like, maybe I want to fight my first elite before any fires, and having Eruption upgraded by then is huge. There's 3 fires on the right, and I think that's the only way to get 3 fires. If you do that, you're only getting 1 elite as well. Kind of a bummer. So if you want 2 fires, you could go full left side, which has like 2 shops and 1 elite. That doesn't sound very good. Or you take this middle path, grab an elite, then a fire or an elite, and then up this side for 1 more elite and fire. Seems reasonable. But, I mean, gosh, I hate missing, like, a relic, but I think upgrading Eruption first is so good that I'll just take it. And, like, you know, damage, 16 damage on the first floor is kind of a lot. I guess this is, I don't know, the orders doesn't super matter, I think. There's some relics that want you to have money, but not some events, I mean, want you to have money, but usually 99 is enough, so it's not like we have to hit 2 guys before the event. Alright, this is great. Right, I have a pretty reasonable turn next turn. And I was getting space to end my turn. Doesn't work that way. It's more of a Prismata thing. Alright, so the upgrade didn't matter here. But it increased my expected value, right? Flurry of Blows or Sands of Time, I think, are both pretty reasonable. Sands of Time is much slower, of course. I think I want Flurry of Blows because on the early fights, you don't really have time to wait for this kind of thing. You just want to kill the enemies as fast as possible. And also, you tend to have enough energy, enough cards to spend all your energy. So, like in the early game, Flurry of Blows is just like, it's a Shiv, and that's fine. I would add a Shiv to my deck in Act 1 if I could take it out like halfway through Act 1 or something. But this gets better because as you gain more stance changes, you can like combo this. So it's not as bad as a Shiv would be. It's not permanently stuck as a Shiv, right? Remind me what the awards for this are? Obviously, just like giving away a strike or a defend seems reasonable, but Slay the Spire Spirits. Bonfire Spirits. If you give them an uncommon card, you heal to full. If you give them a common card, you heal 5, but if you give them a basic, you don't get anything. All I have is this 1 uncommon and a bunch of basics. I'd rather just give away a basic. I don't need to heal to full right now. Maybe if I'd taken the 16 damage to get a rare relic, this would be a reasonable play. Let's get rid of the defend first. We can prune strikes later. Not a great turn 1, but at least Flurry of Blows is in the garbage now. think I actually... It feels a little bit backward to start with Eruption instead of with Vigilance. Well, okay, how much damage do I have? Suppose I just, like, played Vigilance. Flurry of Blows is 4. Eruption. Another Flurry of Blows is 17 more for 21. I can still play both of these for 24 total. That's like 45. So that seems better than anything else. Double check. Flurry of Blows is 4, 13, 21, then 24 more. Yep, I like it. Got him. Gotta start spending these potions, huh? Flurry of Blows. I mean, these are all decent. Who's the boss? Slime. These cards are all decent. Like, if any one synergizes with Flurry of Blows, it's kind of Cut Through Fate because you can discard it instead of having to draw it. But, like, Crush Joints as a source of vulnerability is great, especially against Slime Boss. I think I should take Crush Joints so that I have a chance to upgrade it before I get there. They're attacking for 13. I think I just Flurry of Blows, Vigilance, Flurry of Blows, Defend. Knocks off all their block, and everything just sort of takes care of itself. Would have liked to draw an Eruption, but I can kill this guy and just chill out, so no big deal. Fear No Evil. Great card. And sort of synergizes with... Obviously synergizes with Flurry of Blows, so I'll take it. But it's also just generally good. So from here, I believe we wanted to go left. Instead of taking the 3-fire path. I just want more elites. Yeah, absolutely. Get these cards out of my deck. Probably a strike is fine, although... Yeah. This deck, I mean, you know, as I always say, you end up taking a lot more attacks than blocks on the Watcher, and so these defends are, like, not as bad as they might otherwise be. Right, like, against this guy, you usually don't want to have a defend lying around. I guess we just pass this turn. But, like, if one of those defends had been a strike, it wouldn't matter because I just drew them all anyway, so I don't know. I guess this is as good a time as any to go off. Like, I could wait and draw Vigilance, but I want to be attacking that turn, not just putting up block. And if I attack now, I'll draw the Vigilance A while I'm in Eruption, B while I have Vigilance in hand. I'll draw the Flurry of Blows, I'm sorry, while I have Vigilance in hand, so I can play it again. And also, I'll have Vigilance on a turn when I want to block, because he'll be attacking. So I think that this is the right time. This does more damage than the strike, right? Yeah. I don't think I need to Miracle a strike here. I might need a Miracle next turn. It would be quite reasonable to use the Fire Potion in this combat, by the way. I think I'll just Miracle a defend, though. Ooh, that's spicy. I can play all of this if I want and still be in calm. Although, I don't know if being in calm is my top priority. Maybe I should, like, can I kill him? With the Fire Potion, it seems like I should be able to. And since I don't have any other defends, any other skills, I think it is right to play the Crush Joints first. I miss out on 10 damage from it not being wrathful. But in exchange, I get like 4 damage from Eruption, 6 damage from Strike, and that already breaks even, and then a bunch of other stuff. Actually, it's only 8 I'm missing out on. Yes, this is the right order. And there's no trade-offs to consider. This is just the best thing to do this turn, so I'll do it, and then see what happens. Ooh. Yeah, not bad. So we took 2 damage, right? And a potion wouldn't have helped. I'll take the Fear Potion over Fire. Oh, they changed Reach Heaven. It's not rare anymore. That seems quite reasonable. It didn't seem like a very good rare. As an uncommon, maybe it's a little better. I don't know. The fact that it's Retain, like, means you can wait. How did I never notice it's Retain, by the way? Like, every time I played through Violence when I wasn't in Wrath was probably a mistake. Like, just hang on to it has got to be the right approach. So, Reach Heaven is a good energy sink. Ooh, and Pen Nib? You can line up through Violence with Pen Nib? It's pretty cool. But I mean, I think Perseverance is better. Like, I love having a way to spend a lot of energy, don't get me wrong, especially when I have, like, Fear No Evil already. But it's so hard to find reasonable blocks, and this is one that you can hang on to and play, you know, whenever it is necessary. So I think I'll take Perseverance. And like, that elite fight went so well, and I have Explosive Potion in case I get to the Sentinels. And I should do great against the Gremlin Knob, so I think I should skip this fire and just get another relic. Like, what am I really in a huge hurry to upgrade? Cross Joints, but I have Fear Potion if I run into Gremlin Knob. Crush Joints doesn't matter against the Sentinels, and I'll have a chance to upgrade it before the boss. So I think I'm actually just going to go greed mode here a bit. Alright, pretty uneventful turn. Don't like being weak. How much damage can I do here? Ugh, gosh, I have to, like... You can't just double the numbers here because the weakness applies after... after Wrath. So this is 4, 8, and this one you can double, it's 6. There's no rounding errors. But this one is 18 minus a quarter of that, which is 3? What am I even saying? What's a quarter of 18? It's 4. So this double, this would be 14. 14 and 3. Hey, this guy always made little squelching noises. I feel like I've never heard them before. Anyway, like, it seems pretty clear I can pop him if I want to, but I just, like, it's hard to figure out if I want to do that. I guess we could get 3 more damage in by playing the Vigilance at some point. So this is like 3 twice, which is 6, and then 6 again is 12. This is 6, that's 18. And this would be 9. So we can do 27. Which puts him at 24. And leaves us in Wrath. Is that good, or would I rather just, like, get in a small amount of damage, say, like, 9 and 6 would be, like, 15? 15 puts him at 36, right? which is just over being split. That seems pretty good. So we play Flurry of Blows, then Eruption to play it again. And then we just get out of here with Vigilance, Miracle, Defend. And try for a better split this turn. Didn't really get one, huh? It's actually worse. Okay. It's kind of lame. But at least I got to draw Perseverance this way. Can I kill this guy? Not even close, right? I deal like 20 damage. Well, I can wait. I'm not gonna play the Slimed. I'm gonna play Fear No Evil on, I don't know, it doesn't really matter which one. And then we have Eruption and a few attacks next turn, right? Yeah. I hate being weak here. This is 3... How much energy do I have? I have 5. Which means I can play everything, which means I can play this 3 times. So this is 3, 3, and 6. This is also 6. Which makes 18. And this strike is 8. Which is 26. I want to do 4 less to him, which means I skip 1 Flurry of Blows against him. Pen Nib. Got it. I mean, this works fine anyway. And I mean, I guess there is some question of whether I want to be in Wrath or Calm, but I think I'll... Oh, yeah, of course. I'll take Calm because, like, that seems like the safe way to take no damage, even if I get a bad draw. And it preserves energy, so, like, it's good for the same reasons Calm is always good. I have 8 and 8, that's 16. We finally got there. Took no damage, but it was definitely a slog. Sash Whip. I also like weakening enemies, although I'm a little worried about the Sentinels right now. I don't have much to deal with a big group. And I think that taking a Conclude is actually fine, or a Consecrate. Conclude would be better. But like dealing 10 to all on a Wrath turn is really great. I'll take it. Yeah. A pretty short-term play, but I think that's sort of fine. I guess I do have the Explosive Potion. Maybe I didn't need to hedge against these guys. I want to get going on damage, so I'll accept taking 2 damage in exchange for dealing 6. I could Miracle, but I'll need it more next turn. Well, maybe not next turn. Hopefully I hit Eruption, right? But I didn't. Gross. Oh, man. I can't even kill him with the Explosive Potion. That stinks. Can I kill him? 9 and 16. Well, even if I can't kill him, I can actually... Well, no. I can gain 10 block, but he'll be attacking for 20. 9 and 16 is 25, and 12 is 37. So I guess I do that and play the Explosive Potion. Which means I only want to do 30, but there's no way to... Yeah, I still have to play everything against him. Pretty sure that if I had attacked this guy more last turn... Well, definitely if I had played one more attack against the middle guy instead of this one, I wouldn't have had this problem. I don't know if it was the right decision. Oh, no! I don't know... I guess I just sort of assumed I would get away out of here, but it's not guaranteed, huh? Wow, this is a lot of damage I wish I didn't have. Oh, right! Perseverance is for this combat, not just until you play it. That is a big improvement. Ow. Giria? Well, probably worth the fight. I love Simmering Fury. Like, entering Wrath at the beginning of a turn is so great, and scrying is great. When you shuffle. Got it. So... This would be 2 more elites, which I think is overdoing it. We took a beating in that last fight. I just want to get to the campfire. Normally this is an easy remove for me, but I'm a bit short of fires, since it looks like I might have to use one of the next 2 to rest. And I have a couple cards I really want to upgrade, including Crushed Joints, which should be very helpful if we fight Gremlin Knob coming up. So I think I'll take Upgrade here. Definitely an unusual play for me, but I think it makes sense in this case. I don't know if it's right, but it at least makes sense. It's not Gremlin Knob, though. I mean, entering Wrath at the beginning of next turn is pretty good. And honestly, I want to do it regardless of whether it, whether I actually attack next turn. It's just, like, strictly better to be in Wrath, so why not? Because I can always, like, choose to enter Calm if I want, right? Or whatever. So now I have some big attacks. Well, some attacks anyway. And next turn, I have this stuff, which is sort of okay. Like a Vigilance to block, right? But, is there any argument for waiting until next turn? Like, right now I have 3 pretty good attacks I could play, right? 16 plus 24 would be... I could do, like, 40 damage very easily. Miracle if I wanted a bit more. Actually, Fear Potion for still a bit more. Yeah, I think now's a good time to use the Fear Potion. And just play some attacks. Try to get out of here with Vigilance next turn. I don't know, I might actually kill him next turn if I get reasonable draws. In fact, maybe I should Miracle for that reason. Right, deal like 52 damage. But he's vulnerable for all of it, so it's more like 75, and then almost anything will do it, right? That's worth a Fear Potion, I think. And a Miracle. Pen Nib. Ugh, I missed some damage there. Quite a bit of damage. But I think it's fine. I don't need to apply vulnerable. He's already vulnerable, so... I mean, I don't know. This is just lethal. Alright. I mean, it cost a potion, but it was pretty good. Meditate and Empty Body are both fine? Yeah, I want Meditate. Right, we picked up Flurry of Blows. We should be gaining more ways to change stances. And, like, I have Simmering Fury as well, so it's not like I'll just be stuck in Calm all the time with no way to get out and to actually attack. So we start by Miracle Crush Joints on this guy. I'm not sure that's even necessary, right? It's probably good though, right? Let's just do it. This is 9 and another 9 seems pretty good. Although this is free, so let's play it. Now I want to do 9 or 6 and yeah. So I don't know, maybe there was some way to do that without spending my miracle, but sure was easier this way. I played that first to get Penid to tick up 1 for the next combat. They buffed, apparently, Omega, by the way. It won't show you, but it now goes off at the end of your turn instead of the start, so it's like 1 turn faster, but it still is like very slow. And not at all the kind of thing that I want in this deck. Norweave. Empty Fist is fine. I have Smith, that's true, or Lift, that is true. This is just not very good compared to lifting, right? You would never do this if you could lift. Meditate is the main one you might upgrade because drawing 1 more card is pretty cool. Or maybe Simmering Fury because scrying 2 more cards, also cool. But I think we just lift. Get that strength, right? Stuff that affects everything you do. That wasn't on the map. Kunai? Kunai? Kunai, I mean, I have Flurry of Blows. I often play 3 attacks in a turn. I don't play a ton of blocks, but I do play some. And Kunai is well known to be very good, of course. Nothing else I have really appeals that much. Nothing else I could buy, rather. Bottled Lightning, not really my thing. Abacus, not that great. I think Kunai is a powerful enough effect that, even though I don't have a lot of defense right now, or a lot of blocks right now, the ones I get in the future will be helped out a lot by this. And, give me that Fear Potion, maybe? A Fear Potion would make the boss trivial to kill without taking any damage, which would mean I could very comfortably smith. On the other hand, I'm, like, probably smithing anyway, right? Like, there's no way I need to rest here. So maybe I just save the gold? Or play follow-up for, like, Kunai's energy? Ugh. This is a dumb purchase, but I can't help myself. Still don't really want to smith as much as I want to lift. Not a great start, but I mean, at least I don't have a bunch of defense. And I get the Kunai going off, so maybe it's fine after all. Eruption is just actually not that good right now compared to Vigilance Simmering Fury, which is great. Well, right, because I don't want the energy. I could Vigilance Eruption and be in Wrath, right? But what I want is to get the energy next turn and have a bunch of attacks to go with it, right? something like this. I don't need a way to exit my stance because I already have a way to enter Calm. And the two of them together are not really doing much for me. Right? One of them is not going to do double damage regardless. And if you play the Empty Fist first, then like Fear No Evil won't even get you into Calm. Because... Oh, here's a thought. If I can do enough damage to split him, then Fear No Evil would just be like a slightly better strike, and it wouldn't put me in Calm. And then, like, Empty Fist is sort of an interesting idea. I don't know. Is there any... There's no way I draw anything that puts me back into Wrath. And I already have, like, Meditate to get back to Calm if I want. At the end... Actually, I don't have that many attacks, do I? Yeah, maybe I better keep all my attacks here. Which is this. Now I can do quite a bit with like Crush Joints and then just hit him with several things, including interleaving a few flurries of blows. Okay, that seems like a play. Yeah, so we enter Calm first. Ah, but that changed his intention like it did with those slime guys before. So I didn't actually enter Calm, which means I didn't get the Flurry of Blows back. That's kind of too bad. Still, like, I mean, it's hard to argue with the turn, right? We just unloaded 100 and something damage on him all at once. Vault is a card being offered, which is the only thing I need to know to get me to choose Vault. I've only taken one expensive card, and I've taken a few cheap ones. So maybe Snecko Eye is not that good. It's just so insane, right? It makes any deck good. I'm pretty sure Snecko Eye is the right choice, but it just makes me so sad. Tiny House barely does anything. Maybe just adding more miracles? That seems okay. I'll try that. Yeah, I did click on Act 2, didn't I? Okay, fine. We'll do Act 2 this episode. I always regret it, but here we are. There's no 3 fire paths, even. So what do we have for elite fights? Nothing that amazing. Something over on the left looks best. Yeah. I guess what you do is you come in through here, pick up these 2 elites and a fire, and then you're going to have to fight another elite later, but you have a fire to rest at if necessary, or to smith at if not. And you have this shop if you'd rather have that than the fire. 3 elites is maybe a bit much to bite off, but you can always dodge this one if like some hallway fights went bad. Go through here. Okay. Ugh, I hate the birds. Good thing that I have Flurry of Blows. how many times can I play it? Just 3. And I have 2 other attacks. So I can only knock down 1 bird. And I only have 1 defend. So it sort of looks like taking some damage here. Power potion? I guess. I mean, Deviform is really cool. Don't get me wrong. But right now, what I need is a little more block. And I have all these miracles, right? So Deviform is not that important right now. Just give me the block. Ornithopter. Now, I can pretty comfortably defend all of this, I think. Or at least close. I guess I get hit for 1. I don't know which one's knocked down. They're all attacking. Middle? Sure. Let's just get a little more damage in on him. Oh, because of Kunai, I actually do block everything. That's kind of cool. Just give me the attacks, please. And I'll have 3 block to start the turn with, which is nice. And a vault. Maybe I should just play the vault. No, I have a million miracles. And also follow-up is free. Whenever you dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. So vault won't count towards that, which is fine, I guess. I should vault the other one. Actually, I should just kill this guy. Now I don't even need the vault. But it seems like a good start, right? Compared to meditate and like... what do you even meditate on? I don't know. They changed vault. It doesn't do damage anymore. I didn't even read the text. Skip the enemy's next turn. I think that's the one where he would be powering up, right? Interesting. So it also like skips their self buffs, but in exchange you don't get to damage them? That I think makes it a lot weaker. It's still pretty okay. Because that was the main thing I was playing it for, not the damage, right? But like, you know, an attack for 12 in Wrath form is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, let's play Vault anyway and see what it does. I assume it means he doesn't power up. Okay, he keeps the same intention. Interesting. Or so it seems, anyway. I will Vigilance first, because it draws Flurry of Blows. I guess I should have played the Strike before. No, I couldn't. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Swivel? Vault's a skill now, actually. Yeah, Swivel's not very good here, I don't think. Another Meditate seems a bit much. What about Windmill Strike? Something to save up for? I don't know. I guess since I have, like, Holy Water, expensive cards are a bit better than they might be. If you have to hold on to this for like 2 turns for it to be goodish, right? Even then, it's pretty bad. So like 3 turns, and then it becomes okay? I don't really want it. Well, I obviously don't want decay. It wouldn't be that bad, but this is also not that bad. Yeah, get something out of my deck. I don't know what exactly. Probably a defend. Yeah, I picked up some defensive cards, i.e. like Vault. The boss, by the way, is Automaton. So we enter Calm, and I think we just Vault here. Yeah, they keep the same intentions. Good to know. Now, like, Empty Fist Vigilance is kind of a way to get free block/energy. Alright, taking 7. No, 8. Okay, we start with a Flurry of Blows here, right? Because we get it back after playing the Eruption anyway. Am I playing the Eruption? I don't have any way to exit Wrath. I have a way to gain some block. I don't think I'm playing the Eruption. Which means I should do this first. I guess I shouldn't have. Well, I don't know. Was the extra damage to him, would it have been worth better than applying the vulnerable? I'm not really sure. I don't know, follow-up was a questionable keep, but I don't think it matters. Alright, the hallway fights aren't going great. More Empty Fist? Okay. Well, this is obviously how you start. And I guess you might as well just play Eruption here for a little extra damage instead of Simmering Fury. In either case, you play the Vault, right? And this, you know, would you rather scry 3 or deal 11 damage? 8, I guess, damage. I think I'd take the 11 damage, but I'm not sure. Should have maybe played the power first. Weak Potion will probably be a better one to use on this guy. Oh, that's right. You get Flurry of Blows now as well, which is nice. Gives you some dex. Very nice. This is a bit scary, huh? Obviously, we're going to involve a Vigilance here. And we should be able to, like, strike follow-up first. But I'm just looking at, like... I don't know, do I want a potion? I guess not. Interestingly, skipping his turn means his block didn't wear off. And neither did his malleable stacks, which is really surprising and weird. So played that just for the dex, even though it didn't do any damage to him. He's attacking for 24. Are we likely to kill him next turn? Not really. On the other hand, I think he'll try to Enfeebling Spores me next turn, so the weak potion is not that great, but also, like, spending potions is pretty important with Toy Ornithopter. And then we'll just meditate on, like, Eruption or something. Should get there. Should find a way to deal 4 damage, right? We want to increase Pen Nib, but I guess it's impossible, so down you go. Alright, 2 damage and spent a potion. Not that bad. Crescendo. Seems fine. I'm really kind of like overcommitting to this one Flurry of Blows, but... Okay, easy power potion here. Rushdown? Like, I love drawing cards, and I enter Wrath a lot. These guys attack a lot. I guess I have to play the Crescendo here to kill them, and that's a worthwhile investment. Even sadder, I have to play a Miracle if I want to get my Meditate in. Oh, I draw! Amazing. I was thinking that, like, I can't make follow-up cost 0 because I have to play Empty Fists last, which means I can't play an attack before follow-up. But here's a strike to prove me wrong. Now, I can meditate on, say, follow-up and have extra energy next turn. Or I could just play the Empty Fist, of course, right? Get in 20 damage. But I think being in Calm is worth more than that. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I think it's not. The 20 damage is worth quite a bit. Oh, and also I'll get to play the Flurry of Blows this turn as well, which is nice. Nope, because I haven't drawn it yet. That makes sense. I mean, this is pretty lame. I don't really think it's worth vaulting, but also the other options really stink. Like, if I make him skip this turn, it means there won't be guys to attack next turn, and I know he'll continue to be paralyzed. I think that's fine. Alright. Not great draws here, to be honest. Ooh, but entering Wrath with Pen Nib and a Crush Joints ready is pretty gross. Is it, like, lethal? This is 40 and applies 2 vulnerable, which means this is going to be 18 and 9 is 27, so that's 67. Plus 18 is 85. So I need 29 more damage, which is like 2 more attacks. The problem is my Flurry of Blows won't be in the discard pile anymore. So I won't be drawing it for this stance change. I don't think I can kill him unless I get very lucky and draw 2 more attacks. So I'm gonna dump this strike and hope to find, well, I don't know. If I found like just Flurry of Blows, that might be enough. There's no draw in here. And if I just get one attack, then the other one will be a block, and... Well, not necessarily. It could be like meditate. Keeping the strike is so greedy. You know what? I'm going to have Perseverance in hand. I think I'm going to try to just see if I can get lucky and kill him. Why did I draw so many cards? I drew like 6. Rushdown! So actually, okay, first of all, I drew 3 cards instead of 2, and all 3 of them were attacks. So I believe this gets me there. 48. Oh, I forgot about the strength. Even more. Wow. Yeah, so I only needed 1 attack, not 2. Blue candle? Okay. Ooh, crushed joints again. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good. If it weren't upgraded, I wouldn't be thinking about it. Like, I've got other things to do than upgrade crushed joints. And for the same reason, I don't much want Sash Whip. But an upgraded crushed joints, it's just... Oh, I love vulnerability so much. Anything I need to smith here? What's this do? Ooh, I like this. I never upgraded Vault before. Because I didn't care about the damage that much. Now they've taken away the damage and made me care about the upgrade. I like that. Crescendo is also a reasonable upgrade. But with Vault, like, I always care about the energy. Whereas with Crescendo, maybe sometimes I don't. Because, like, I want to play some attacks with the Vault, right? What even is my boss relic, by the way? Did I get one? Did I somehow not get a boss relic? What? Oh, there it is. Holy water. Oh my god. It's been a while since I took one that replaces my base relic, and I was, like, kind of confused. I guess play the defend first. And a block potion is not what I have. I have a dex potion, so if I wanted it, which I do, I should have played it first, which I didn't. Lame. Well, no sense drinking it now. Maybe next turn, but not now. Oh my god, also kunai. The worst plays. Alright, so easy eruption here. Is it lethal? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. 36 times 2 is 72. Plus 24 is 96, so no. I think I'll just play one miracle. Which means I'll be missing out on my strike, I think. Oh wait, I don't have pen nib or something, do I? I do. God. Ah! I played things in the wrong order. If I'd thought of pen nib, I would have played a crushed joints last. And that would do just a tiny bit more damage and he'd be dead. Instead, I just have to play some blocks and take some damage. I mean, I guess I might as well Miracle the Strike, right? Like, what else am I going to need the energy for next turn? I should have done it last turn, or before playing the, you know, when I was still in Wrath. Well, let's try to tick up Pen Nib, I guess. Don't enter Wrath, kill him with more attacks instead of fewer. Duvu Doll. Okay, more strength. Tranquility Plus. Also Foresight. Foresight's just a bit slow. But I have all these strikes I don't usually want. Except on Wrath turns when I do want them, and then there's other stuff I don't want. I don't know. I think I'll just take like a 0 energy, gain 2 energy card. That seems pretty good. Horn Cleat, sure. I don't think I'm really comfortable taking this elite without a fire. I don't mind grabbing a shop on the next floor, so let's go this way. It's a shop. I could buy Orrery. That's the only relic I can afford. When you switch stances, gain 3 gold. I switch stances, not gold, block. I switch stances all the time. Please give me this. Further, please remove a strike. They're good, but I don't need some block. I don't need blocks. I have Mental Fortress and Vault. Get out of here, defend. Alright, questionable plays incorporated, but what can you do? Well, you could play better, Alan. That's what you could do. But instead of 4, what if I gain? Instead of 3, what if I gained 4? I don't want the dang dagger. It's too late to mess around. I mean, I don't know. It's Act 2. You always get this in Act 2 if you're getting it, but I just like don't like trying to power this up. I'm pretty sure it's better to take, but like, well, okay. Even if you're not powering it up, it's like an okay attack. And if you're doubling it, it can be the kill pretty often. Okay, fine. I obviously want to apply the vulnerability, so that's what the miracle is for, even though I don't need the energy. Give me that back, more vulnerability, I mean, whatever. But, like, importantly, it's an attack. I don't have a way out of Wrath, so it is sort of important that I kill him if I go in here. How much energy do I have access to? 7, right? I want to play 3, 7 energy worth of attacks. So I can play all of this. This would be... Well, I can just... Well, this would be 16. 18. But all the others I can just triple, right? Because they're doubled and then you add 50%. So we'll leave the 18 out of it for now and just add these up and then triple the total. This is 18, 27, 36, 49. If you triple that, it sure does seem like more than 100. So we must have lethal. Oh, also Flurry of Blows. Sure. That's not lethal yet, but it will be after this. Right? Got him. Nah. I don't want any of this. I guess the main reason that Flying Sleeves is good is not because it deals damage twice, but just because it's retained, so you can keep it for some turn. But I'd rather just be good at drawing cards. Alright, Pen Nib is active right now. A little weird. I don't like playing it while not in Wrath. So I guess I will play it while in Wrath. Easy answer, right? Like, and then I'll just Vigilance later. Be dead. And does Vigilance drawing Flurry of Blows kill this guy? It does. Look at the effect of all this strength. Very good. Now with Horncleat, I can just kind of do whatever I want. It's going to be a bit tough to activate Ritual Dagger, sadly. Wait, no it's not. I can just kill him with it this turn. That's how you activate it. Why am I setting up next turn? Good fight. Draw 3 cards is probably better than Dex Potion, because the way that I die is just like completely whiffing when I'm in Wrath. This will hopefully fix that. As well Protect Plus. That's a lot. Alright, I'll take it. I could the other choice would be Crescendo, but I think this is fine. Lift is also reasonable, probably. Also, Rest might have been reasonable. I did kind of forget who we're fighting here, and the Hyper Beam is a bit scary. But I've got enough. Well, first of all, I'll start the Regen Potion, and then I should be fine. This is a pretty lame start, isn't it? I mean, just keep all of these. It's a bit not great, but this is a way. Let's throw away Flurry of Blows actually, so I can just draw it anyway when I enter Wrath. Yeah, this is obviously a bad keep, and I'll just try to draw something good. And I'll try to make. I should be able to use Ritual Dagger on like one of the little guys, maybe. Actually, that's very unrealistic now that I think about it. Okay, so I think we want to start with Mental Fortress. No. We want to start with something... with applying Vulnerable. Now we can safely Mental Fortress. Let's bonk this guy so that... Oh, Fear No Evil kills him anyway? And only Fear No Evil kills him? I need to play Fear No Evil on the boss. There's no doubt about that. Which means if I want to kill this guy, I have to play my other 2 attacks. Which I'm not excited about. Gremlin Horn, though? Nice. Pen Nib? Wow. Don't you guys dare to steal my cards. I'm watching you. Alright, that was a pretty good turn, actually. I don't actually have Rushdown in my deck, right? That was from a potion? Okay. I just had this sudden, like, wait a minute. Am I going to somehow overdraw at some point here? Answer, no. I don't think it's really worth miracling to get a Crushed Joints to take away one chip of his artifact. I just don't have enough Crushed Joints to make him vulnerable before the fight is over, I think. Anyway, I should have played my Ritual Dagger on turn 1, I think. Getting to play it while in Wrath is nice, but not, like, that amazing. Oh, I'm overdrawing, actually. I should have miracled first. Okay, well, own up to the mistake. Just throw away a miracle. I was thinking of Eruption and then, like, Vault to skip the turn, but I actually don't really have any way to do more damage. So I should probably just defend this, right? $11 and 12 is 23. $20 and 8 seems better. Really wish I could get that vulnerability now. Or the Eruption now, I meant. I guess I'll take a Crescendo. Okay, we're up to 5 decks. That's pretty cool. Play this for Crushed Joints? No. Draw a Swift Potion. Use a Swift Potion? No, I'm not in Wrath. If I was going to do that, I should have done it earlier. This is a lot of damage. But I'm looking at Vault to delay it by a turn. And then a reasonable Eruption might just kill him. If I can enter Calm beforehand, that would be nice. So I'm kind of thinking, like, let's just play several Miracles and then Vault here. Is it really worth playing this last Crushed Joints? Well, let's play this regardless, right? I'm playing at least one Miracle to let me play Fear No Evil and Vault. The question is, do I play another Miracle to let me Crush Joints? It's only 13 damage, and I can hopefully get more out of a Miracle next turn, but I'll already have 5 energy, right? Hopefully. I only have 4 or 5 energy worth of attacks, so I think it is better to Miracle for the Crush Joints now. Oh, we get this as well. That's sort of nice. Okay, is this lethal? Obviously not even close. But if I had access to 5 energy this turn, I mean, which I do, I would kind of want to play my 2 blocks for 43. What if I drew? Swift Potion gets me probably 3 attacks, but let's just say 2. Actually, most of the time it's just 2, right? So let's say it gives me like 14 total damage, which doubled is 28. This is 12. So that's 40. This doubled is not 72, so it still wouldn't be lethal. Even if I drew them all, it wouldn't be lethal, I don't think. So I'm kind of looking at Meditate. As the way, I mean, I don't know. I need to play Eruption this turn because it actually unlocks more energy, right? Like, Eruption plus Meditate is as good as playing nothing, but I did some damage. And if I'm doing that, like, Protect and Perseverance are very important to play also. The problem is I then can't play Simmering Fury, which I would also like to do. I think I just have to accept that I can't do it. Oh, hang on. I do have a bit more damage from Flurry of Blows, so I may actually have lethal with the Swift Potion. But, like, why spend a potion, right? This fight's gonna go just fine. He's only attacking for 58, I'm blocking 40-something, and this is the boss fight, so we're healing, right? It's a shame I can't play one more attack to get a dex, but I can't. If I could Meditate first and redraw a Flurry of Blows, I could play it and then defend, but I can't because Meditate ends the turn. So, take what you can get. And give me back Eruption, please. Alright, so we took a few damage. Not anything serious. I don't know about any of this. I don't have, like... Blasphemy even costs some energy, so unless you're doing this out of Calm... Well, I guess Divinity gives you 3 energy, so... What am I trying to say? So a lot of the time, I don't think I can play Blasphemy. And if I can, like, probably something else would be just fine. Lesson learned, I feel like going into Act 3 is kind of late to take it, especially when you have Ritual Dagger already. Actually, I should have, last turn, chosen not to kill him to see if I can get Ritual Dagger to go off on the next turn, probably. Oh well. I just like, I don't know, I don't see any of these doing that much for me. Lesson Learned will get me a few upgraded cards, probably. But in the meantime, it's like a very bad attack. This is just a burden to draw. I think I'll skip all. I don't want these. Alright, an Energy Relic is available now. I mean, Duvu Doll, right? Like, Cursed Key seems fine with Duvu Doll. And also, don't we have Blue Candle, so the curses aren't even that bad? Yeah. They cost 0, right? You just exhaust them for 1 HP and 0 energy? That seems fine. Yeah, give me a Cursed Key. Okay, cool. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.